Yo, what is good? What's cracking? What's popping? Welcome to Blues House, your one-stop destination for entertainment news, film, and TV reviews, all things in the pop culture zeitgeist. You know who I am, man. I'm the homie Bluminati. We about to take this deep dive into the world of entertainment. We're going to be talking about Dune 2 today, ladies and gentlemen. All my house guests, Dune 2. Can it be the box office savior that it's looking like that it could be? You know what I mean? Join us, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, it's a family affair, man. Welcome to the house. Let's get into it.
How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Dune 2, man. Looks like Dune 2 might be the box office savior that it needs to be. Yes, the box office needs saving right now. We've had dud after dud after dud. If you wasn't named Barbie or Oppenheimer, it ain't been good. You know what I'm saying? Not even the mighty Disney, the mighty Marvel could do anything about it. We just had a horrible outing with Sony's Madam Web, right? Color Purple didn't do numbers. I think the Bob Marley biopic is doing good, but it ain't been good in the box office. The theaters, they not winning. Movie theaters is losing. But maybe Dune Part 2 can change all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Dune Part 2. Can it rescue? Can it do the job? Can it be Superman? Can it be Batman out here for the movie theaters? Let's talk about it. So the tent pole arrives after being pushed from November during the actor strike, which prohibited Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya from promoting the movie. So this movie it was supposed to come out back in November, but as you know, the writer strikes, the actor strikes, they were going on at that time, ladies and gentlemen. They couldn't get out and promote this film, so they pushed it back. Pushed it back, but it's here. It is now here. Movie theater operators can't be happy. I mean, they are jumping with joy. They are so happy that Dune 2 has finally showed up. It's here. After enduring one of the worst early winters outside of the pandemic, theaters are banking on the legendary Warner Brothers tentpole to usher in a steady stream of event fare that was delayed by last year's labor strikes. Year to date, the box office is running 18% behind last year and more than 38% behind 2019. They losing. Box office is down. Legendary had to make a difficult decision to delay their film from last fall up until now. Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, they are now available to publicize and promote and help broaden the range of this film. That's what they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe they can sway the younger viewers to show up to the box office. Mommy, daddy, can we go buy a ticket to Dune Part 2, please? Can we go to see Dune Part 2? I'm with it. I'm a fan of Dune. Been rocking with Dune since it came out, but back in the 80s, the books and all of those things like that. But this is the new Dune. Dune Part 1, they didn't get a run either. Remember, Dune Part 1 came out during the pandemic. It didn't really have a theatrical release. It was a day and date. Came out in the theaters and HBO Max. Legendary Pictures was mad about that. Think they ended up suing Warner Brothers, saying, hey, you can't be doing this to our film. Can't do that. We made this for the big screen. We made this for IMAX. You can't just be giving this to HBO Max when we made it for IMAX. Right? You know? But potentially this weekend, Warner Brothers, Legendary Pictures, they're looking at an estimated 65 million plus during the domestic opening. You know? Tracking services have it at 74 million, while some box office observers believe it could cross the 80 million mark based on advanced ticket sales and the stellar reviews that it has. It's currently got a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. They say that overseas, it could open to at least 85 million, launching to 71 markets. And it doesn't even go out to China until the following weekend. Oh my God, Dune. Can you do it? Are you the Messiah that the cinematic gods have sent down upon the theaters to bring them to the promised land, to show them the way? Everybody knows that sci-fi can be a real rough genre, especially in certain parts of like Latin America. They don't really rock with the sci-fi down there, Latin America, right? But it's the long game. Long game. The director, Denis Villeneuve, this sequel, can it solidify a new franchise for Legendary Pictures and Warner Brothers? Remember, this is supposed to be a 3-parter. As I previously said, Dune 1 released back in 2021 during the pandemic, and it did 402 million at the box office. And at that time, that is great if you consider day and date being released simultaneously on HBO Max. The director, Denis Villeneuve, says he would like to make one more Dune movie. Dune Messiah. That's what he would like to call Dune Messiah. He wants to make one more movie, and Warner Brothers wants to put out a spinoff called Dune Prophecy. And I think that is in the works, and I think it's going to be due out sometime later this year. End of the summer, beginning of the fall, maybe. So it looks like Warner Brothers is banking on Dune. Right? Austin Butler, part of the cast, aka Elvis. Florence Pugh, part of the cast. Christopher Walken, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, and Charlotte Rampling. These are all the people that's in this film, so it's a stellar cast. I'm talking about greatness. Greatness. Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya. They can't lose, right? I mean, 402 million day and date. Great film. Masterpiece. Looks fantastic. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see Dune 1 back in 2021? Have y'all went back and revisited it, that movie, since it's been streaming? This franchise is one of them, and it can be one of them. This might usher in something brand new. This might be the new Matrix, so to speak. Is it that? Who knows? I don't even know if Warner Brothers and Legendary cares right now. They just want to come out the gate winning. They want to see the dollars fall. Make it rain on that ass. That's what they want to see. You know what I mean? They want the fatty. Bring out the moolah. They want that spice to move, you right? Straight out of Planet Arrakis. Spice trade. I'm trying to tell, look, I'm going to see this movie. I'm going to see it. I'm going to do a review. Everybody who's seen it already is loving it. Reviews are in. People love it. People love it. Dune Part 2. Can it deliver? Just because people love it, just because the critics are raving about it, will the general audience show up? My guess is yes. My guess is yes. They want to see this guy right here, Timothy. He's the new guy. He's the new guy. He's next in line. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them looking for the crown, reaching for it, to put it on his head, make sure it fits right. He's one of them. Is he the Leonardo DiCaprio replacement? I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know yet. But it seems to be that he is him. He is that guy. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Are you going to go see it? Is this your cup of tea? It's mine. You know, a breath of fresh air from the stench, the bog of eternal stench over there at Marvel and Disney. It would be a breath of fresh air with this new, you know what I'm saying, this franchise to come up on the scene and revitalize theaters. Get it back rocking. Have people talking about them wanting to go to the movie to see this film and the scale and the set pieces and how pretty and just how it looks, and the acting is great, and Zendaya is pretty, and Timothy Chalamet got the girls going wild, and they got everything in this. They got it all. They got it all. So I would say that Dune 2, if it does what it seems like it might do in this box office, you might see the landscape of future films and the projects changing. You might see these different studios start making different type of films, moving away from comic book movies, moving away from that genre, looking at more sci-fi, maybe going into books, because this is a book, you know, this is coming from a book, not a comic book, but an actual novel. Going back to the old way of doing things. Will it change the game for sci-fi epics? Lord of the Rings. Will they start going back and looking at some of those classic 80 movies that were flops at the box office but ended up being cult classics culturally, having a life of their own outside of the theater? Can you revitalize stuff like that. Maybe they start looking into sword and sorcery films. That was real big in the 80s. Notice I keep saying the 80s. Dune is a product of the 80s. I don't remember when the books were actually written, but I remember Dune being a product of the 80s. Will theater start mining the 80s? Will we get that? Is that something that's going to happen? I always said that the 80s is a gold mine for redoing films. Stuff that flew under the radar, stuff that might be considered campy or cheesy, stuff that didn't make it. If we go back, because some of those films were so ambitious, way ahead of its time, and they didn't have the technology to do some of the things that they could do now. Right? Is Dune 2 the future of what blockbuster movies look like? Not Marvel, not DC, but just old regular Dune. Something that you would think nobody was really checking for. Can it win? Hopefully. If it wins, what happens? What's next if it wins? If Dune 2 comes out and kicks the gate down, blows holes in the wall, slapping people and taking names later, what's next? Ooh, man, this might be. Look, I'm looking forward to the landscape changing because of Dune 2. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Do you think the landscape will change? Or do you think Dune 2 Part 2, Dune Part 2, or Dune Part 2 revive the box office? Can it save theaters? Leave your comment down below. We done. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who watched the video, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you in the comments down below. Peace. Yo, what's cracking, Blues House family? Hey, we come to the end of another great video. Hope you enjoyed our take on the latest in entertainment. Don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. We would love for you to join us. Remember, Blues House is your house. Until next time, stay tuned, stay dope. We out. Peace.